And hey, say hey, Janelle. You know you'll be. And so we are excited. What's the name of this place, Janelle?
Toast and table.
Toast and Table. So excited. Mr. Clausen over there putting his apron on. Mr. Womay went to the powder room. He went to the powder room. They got knives and all that kind of stuff. So we got our wine here. And you should put Janelle on there and Nikki on here. So yes, we gotta put our aprons on. Let me get over here.
And then we'll put your name tag on.
Okay, I got my name tag on. I don't know what that is. He bought that for y'all.
He got the bigger version.
No, that's amazing. We buy each other's when we like. Okay, yes. So we got the food there. We can ready to start cooking. Okay, so let me turn this around. Y'all know I love to do my videos and stuff. So. Thank you. I think I got it. Go ahead and put my apron. I'm gonna take my jacket off. This is gonna be fun. I'm so excited.
Me too.
I'm hungry too, sure.
Janelle said the same thing.
And a lot of people in Kodiak really love the lumber yard.
Y'all right down the street.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's where they stay.
real close. Janelle, you need some assistance?
All right, you gotta put your name tag on. Yeah, this is so cute. We all on with each other. She said take that off the thing, baby. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I'm hungry. Maybe we should eat.
I feel like we should separate you guys on
Okay.
best friend.
We had a cooking class.
Like, I'm gonna have to dance.
Excited. We are with our favorite people, the Clausens over there. So, and this is our class. Those are the people that are going to be teaching us. We are at Toast and Table. Really excited. This is what we're cooking today, right here. We got our drinks, old fashioned. We got Moscato. This is our stove. You got it, Janelle? Yeah.
She was giving instructions.
Okay. This is Janelle.
Okay, we'll stop.
Yes. That's my phone.
This is our chef, Megan, and our head manager, Aubrey.
Hello, everyone.
Let's start off with there are no stupid questions, so ask all the questions that you like. Chef Megan is here to help you, and she's teaching you technique that you can use outside of just making this meal tonight. And going off of the meal, there are no recipes in front of you. We entrust Chef Megan with the recipes, and we find that it works better when you're listening to her instead of following along with the recipes. But we will have them at the front for you after class. And we make sure that you don't leave them.
Awesome.
Yeah. 10 minutes I'll pass now. I don't trust you. I'm not gonna pass now.
Trustworthy.
I feel like the trust is lost.
We've already done
Healthy foods
What
here.
have you done?
Ice.
And if you're like me, you might be that it's a little bit chilly.
Mine is good the way it is.
It'll warm up because we're using the oven. We'll be turning on our stove tops and everything.
What are we?
We'll be adjust it as it goes on if it's still a little bit chilly. The doors are going to be locked tonight. We want this space to be entirely yours, so if you need to step out, take a phone call, or do anything that you need to do outside, feel free, just let us know so we can leave. And also, if you're leaving your cooktop, please let your partner know so that we don't have any burnt food.
Oh.
And we've had people like somebody go outside and the other one starts shopping and your food is cooking. And it's not good.
Oh my God. That will be me. Just tell the truth. Oh, God.
And we know that a lot of you guys brought your own drinks today, but we do have a drink station, kind of like you heard in the beginning. You're welcome to anything over there all throughout the night, and if you're not really up to picking it up, we can go grab it. It's no issue at all.
You're not up to grab it.
Yeah. We're here to help you.
That's right.
Down there.
Water, by the way.
Yeah. Going off of bring your own drinks, please drink responsibly because you will be making your entire meal tonight except for your beautiful dessert over here. So drink responsibly.
It was right here.
Yeah.
They said move
Take
it.
your clock out by that.
And no,
There it
it's
is
not
right
a
there.
story we tell when you're not here. That's all. And we have some doozies. I'll tell them tonight.
Our restrooms over here, and kind of going back to our cooktops, they are induction, so they're going to heat the pan instead of the surface. They're really cool, and they have different buttons and temperatures.
I'll tell you what to press, when to press. I'll keep you on track.
And we'll also be using our air codes, so they get a little bit loud, but Megan's going to speak over them.
I'm not.
If we don't have
She's like that.
So's my mom.
we don't have one of those big air hoods that you have over your stove at home, and so this is just to minimize the pollution in the air. We try to keep it.
You know, we don't want another visit from the fire department.
Oh my God, another?
We do not sell them. They do not. The company. Okay, so you can buy them on Amazon. The company that makes them does not sell them wholesale. And so you can only buy it like from the company. But you
It's strong. How yours, Cabernet?
Nah, I like
I'm getting my drinks in. Shoot. Yes.
It's really 150.
150.
The black ones are more powerful and they're better.
It is super easy.
Yes. Okay.
Today we're going to be using our ceramic non-stick pan. It's my green pan. It's better for the environment. I know we've all heard about the Teflon scandal and we're all rushing to change our pans out. So we love these pans. They're really nice. So they might slip around a little bit more than a regular pan would, but
They clean up super
and they
easy.
clean up super easy.
So they have Teflon on them?
They don't. They're made out of ceramic.
No, that's
Huh. Did you?
Actually, the first pans became.
I love great
years
cookware.
ago, we were using ones that were made out of.
Oh, is it carbon?
I want to say it wasn't the carbon steel. Anyway, I don't remember.
So, we also will be using our Epicurean cutting boards today in our paper composite. They're really nice and they clean up so well. We love them. Megan loves the sticky corners on the side.
Yeah, because you don't have to put a paper towel
And they
underneath.
don't slip
But they
around.
are non-porous, so you can use them with like, we're gonna cut vegetables on them, we're gonna cut our chicken on it, and they're machine washable, so they're pretty nice, we like them.
And we just restocked everything, so we're pretty full of it. Today we'll be using our knives, and they're very sharp, so we ask that you be extremely careful. And if you're not feeling like you can be super careful, we have some.
Wow.
A little bit more confidence, those
Yes,
are pretty good.
and we have our first aid station in case you do get cut. Don't hide it. Please let one of us know because we'll help you out when you catch them.
No throwing knives either.
People hide it.
It's in your chicken.
And you guys might see some of the glass jars in front of you. They aren't just for decorations. That's where you're going to put your trash, the paper from behind your name tag, your soda cans, anything that's refuge, garbage. You can throw it in there. We'll clean them out regularly, so please pardon our reach as we're We are a small business, so pictures, social media, they really help us a lot. checking our Google reviews right now. I think it was.
It was like, yeah, trying to get to 100 by the end of this month.
Yes. So help us with your goal. If this is your first time here, we're gonna make sure that you have a 5-star
Like
try.
85, we're 15 away.
Ah, I'll follow you if you follow me. I'm a small business too. We're a small business, yes.
Google reviews just really helps our business, kind of people know that we're here.
Exactly.
And so when they look up like cooking classes near me, cooking date night, we kind of pop up there. So
Okay.
we're super proud of our 85 5-star reviews. If you're having a 4-star time though, you need to talk to us. Let's see what we can work on.
Yes.
And like before we do that.
And then we'll figure it out.
But we'll have a great time tonight. This is a great group.
We can already tell.
I'm a good time.
Yeah.
It's dinner and a show.
Dinner and the show. I'm sorry, I put my phone on.
Feel free to
People
let
are
us
calling me.
know. If you're looking to make that Google review, we have a QR code up there you can scan along with our Instagram and our Facebook on it. And to end things off, we have a 15% off discount off anything that you buy tonight. So if you're feeling like shopping around,
Yeah, but you can only get it tonight, so when you take a class, you get 15% off. So if you forget something tonight, you come back tomorrow, you won't get your 15% off until you take another class. So if you wanted something good tonight, Easter, we're all cooking this week,
that's
right?
great.
I know. All right, well, I will go ahead and take it from here. And I know we have a couple like repeaters who've been in before, but we also have some new people. So I'll just kind of do a little bit of an introduction of myself. My name is Megan Schaefer. I have a culinary arts degree from the University of Alaska, Anchorage, in culinary arts and event management. And I was super fortunate after my degree there. I was able to go to Florence, Italy for 5 months and study in Florence. So my husband at the time was active duty military. We had lived in Europe previously for 7 years before that, and then moved to Alaska. And I was actually transferring my credits because I was going to school for a history degree for some reason. I don't know why. But when I went to go transfer my credits, I was sitting down with the dean of admissions, and we were talking about living in Europe. I was 23 when I lived in Europe. I moved there, and I had my children were there. And it kind of really changed who I was as a person. And so it was just a really good fit for me to kind of switch to culinary arts. My husband and my 3 children stayed in Alaska while I went to Italy for 5 months. So I always call that my deployment. Like my husband deployed to Iraq and I deployed to Italy. It was super tough. It was a really wonderful experience. I always like to kind of put this out there. I have never worked in a restaurant kitchen. I was very fortunate that the day after my graduation, I actually slid into catering. I had a internship with the city of Alaska at the Denina Center, and I really made some great contacts there with the city, the mayor, because it's owned by the city of Anchorage. And so I literally catered the day after my graduation, my first event. And I catered for the Alaska Zoo, I catered for Base. Dan Sullivan was the mayor of Alaska who was running for governor. And I did a couple of events for him. I worked for the Cuddy family. I just kind of landed in a really great spot. But as any military spouse, every time you move, you have to reinvent yourself. And you get a new gig and a new hustle. And so we moved to San Antonio and I stepped back from culinary arts. I build furniture and I do a lot of woodworking and furniture renovation, and I owned a brick and mortar craft store. So people came in and made things, and I taught them how to refurbish furniture and stuff like that. And so my husband retired and moved here, and my husband retired, and I closed my business, and I was kind of bored. My daughter was graduating from high school, and she was in the O'Fallon band, which is a full-time job for a parent, right? And they had just opened, so they're having their 2-year anniversary here in the next couple of weeks, and they had just opened, and I came in and talked to the owner, and I was like, yeah, I really love cooking, I have a culinary degree. She's like, come in sometime, let's talk. And so I came in a couple of weeks later, and I was talking to her, and she's like, I was thinking, well, I could do 1 or 2 classes a month. Why not? Let's try it. So I'm a head chef. I do most of the classes. I do about 90% of the classes right now. But they are hiring some new chefs, so that's really great to get some more chefs in here, because if you guys booked this class 3 months ago to get in here, and right now just the demand is way outpace what we can do in the store. So hopefully we can get some more. Food is my love language. I love food. I love talking about food.
Me too.
I really love food, and so hopefully you guys have conversations about things, you wanna know about something, you want a good place to eat over in St. Louis, I can hook you up.
Okay.
But hopefully tonight, we'll learn a little bit more than just what we're doing. We'll talk about some techniques, we'll talk about some things that you can do in your own kitchen to help you become a better cook. And I'm here for a good time. So if you don't know what we're having tonight, this is our TikTok class. Or it's called Trending Tables. So we took very popular TikTok trending recipes and we kind of made them a little bit more fancy for you. So we're making prosciutto pinwheels as our appetizer. We're doing Marry Me Chicken, which if you've had my daughter who made Marry Me Chicken, probably the guy she ended up marrying. It's so good, don't marry you. So we're doing some Marry Me Chicken. We're gonna make some homemade gnocchi pasta. And for dessert, I already made for you, we're having, it's called crookie. It's a croissant with a cookie dough. And it's very good.
Yum,
So,
oh yum.
We'll get to that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off first with our prosciutto wheels. Let me grab our puff pastry real quick. I have this puff pastry right here. And let me grab the one from the back.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put this down so I can cook it.
Good job.
Good, good. Yeah, I'm a little sparkly, yeah.
So puff pastry, if you did not know, is a lamination dough. So that means that it's layers of dough. Croissants, Danish dough, puff pastries, those are all considered lamination dough. How you make a lamination dough sucks. So what it is, it's a dough. It's a sweet dough, so it has protein in it. It usually has and some fat and sugar, right? So it's a sweeter dough, and it's called a butter book. And so you take like a pound of butter and you whip it up and you form it into like a rectangle. So you have your rectangle of dough and you put your butter book there and you fold it over and make a book. And that's your first layer, one layer of butter. You put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. You drag it back out, you rotate it, roll it out, and then you're gonna do a book fold. So 1, 2. Now we have 3 layers of butter. Stick it in the fridge. Drag it back out. Roll it out. So you have 3, 6, 9. Put it in the fridge. Drag it back out of butter. So each layer, you're creating layers of butter. So you have 9 layers of butter.
That's
You're
not
gonna
healthy.
roll it out. So 9, 18, 27. Right? So you have 27 layers of butter. You put it.
27?
100 layers of butter. So you're gonna put it back in, and you put that butter is what gives that crispiness of a croissant and the Danish. It helps the puff pastry puff up, and that's what creates those layers. It's called a lamination dough. They kind of suck. They're hard to sometimes.
Yeah, they are.
I will do 2. I've done 2 batches at the same exact time. Rolled them out, made my croissants. One I ended up throwing away because they were so bad. I don't even know what happened. And then the other one turned out perfectly. You don't even know you screwed up until you baked it. Yes. So if Gordon Ramsay and the Barefoot Contessa and Martha Stewart buy frozen,
Amen.
they can buy the frozen. So
Everything tastes better with
I
butter.
actually usually buy it frozen in bulk. But this class and tomorrow's class is I'm using 12 sheets of puff pastry between the 2 classes. So I ran out of my bulk. So I have one in my bulk. And then these ones are, you can get these at Schnucks. You can get them at, Walmart doesn't carry them often. Because Walmart stinks. But they're always out every time, like everything. I don't even go anymore. I can't. It's just the worst. The one thing about puff pastry is that you don't ever want to just take it out and put it on your, sorry, I'm looking at my pastry book. You don't ever want to put it on your counter and let it defrost. You need to put it in your fridge a couple hours before and let it defrost. Because if you put it on your counter and let it defrost, what will happen is it like melts into itself. So everybody's getting a half sheet of puff pastry, and we're gonna roll these out just a little bit. So it just takes a little thought beforehand. But I have like tried to speed up and put it on my counter, and then these papers have been like melted into my coffee.
Mm.
It's the worst. All right. And then we'll do this one over here. And then if you can grab the bowling pins.
How far is Juneau from Anchorage?
You gotta take a plane or a boat.
Really?
Because it's actually, it's not an island, but where it is in Alaska, there's no roads that are accessible.
Okay.
to.
We were
Where
in
did you
Juneau.
live?
I live in Anchorage,
Okay.
so I live in the only same town.
Thank you. Okay.
So Tina has a cat for a mare. I don't know about
Getting
that.
back when I was there, you stressed me out.
I was like, a cat is the mare of Talkeetna. I don't know about it. Like a real cat is the mare of Talkeetna.
Well, you know why?
Because they are all,
Well, they all came from down, you know, the lower, and they turned out to go in the 70s, and they were about to go home.
yeah.
And they're about to go home.
Alaska does have the high rate of serial killers in the state, in the United States.
I was going to ask you about that.
I actually
Yes.
just lived there as a serial killer.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
The
Wow.
one lady in the lake.
Oh, bless it.
There's Netflix documentary on it.
So dark and blood.
They don't, I know.
Cereal.
They got the best salmon though.
They do. And actually, so my professor was the U.S. ambassador of seafood. So in the
Uh-huh.
summertime, she would go and indulge. She would endorse like shrimp, Maine lobster,
Oh my God.
like Alaskan salmon, and so my seafood repertoire is very good.
Okay.
We love seafood.
So we're gonna, yours is a little bit thinner than theirs. Theirs is a little thicker just because of the brands. So we're just gonna roll these out just a little bit, just so we can create our
Roll 'em out?
videos. So roll them, yeah, you wanna roll them so it's almost in a square. So you don't have to roll this way, but you're gonna roll this way, so it's a little bit, almost in a
Go ahead,
square,
Ron, don't do me.
not quite. Because you don't wanna roll it too thin, that it doesn't puff up at all, but we need to do a little bit, yeah, just a little bit more.
Does it want to cover this board?
Girl, look at the men doing it.
Yeah. Not too-
Since
you
we
don't
always
go
in the
all way
kitchen.
down. Yeah, you're almost.
It's a
You're
classic.
pretty
No,
good.
you did not, baby.
You
I
guys
know
are
you.
good. Both of you are
You good?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're good. You're- a little bit. Roll it.
Yeah, they had a trainer, dude.
All the way up, all the
He
way
loves making jokes. Wow.
True.
No, it's
Me and my
not.
mama.
No.
All right. So what we're gonna do, we have this dish right here. It has some Dijon mustard, and we're gonna take the Dijon mustard, and we're just gonna brush it on the inside
The Dijon
of
mustard
this.
With a brush.
right here.
We have a little silicone brush. I much prefer silicone brushes to like
Oh,
horsehair
Dijon
ones.
mustard.
And
right
this
there.
one is the diesel.
This one right here like this, yeah. And it's just a thin layer, unless you really like Dijon, and I can give you some more Dijon if you want.
I love, yeah, I need more.
You just not eating this
I
yourself,
like it
would
nice
you?
and thin. I don't want it too much, but I need it to be all over.
A little bit.
Girl, look at it. Right,
Yeah,
right.
you can see I just got it
Thank you.
all thin. And I just used all of it.
Oh, wow. You put more on there, babe?
I've done this one twice.
She got me.
Just once, just.
All right, and you have a bunch of prosciutto. So you're gonna take 2 of your little bundles of prosciutto.
Grab the prosciutto.
It's the prosciutto's over there,
But
babe.
grab it, I'm still doing this. Put your phone down.
I'm not gonna do you today. Not gonna do you.
Let's
Put
see,
the-
you need
how you gonna
more
put it? Just roll it out?
You can use, we wanna
Okay.
cover.
Now you just asked me for some today.
She'll come and-
Make sure you wash your hands before you cook.
Yeah, I'll tell you when we're gonna like reuse a utensil. This is a one and done, this one. I'm gonna use.
Do they go all the way to the end?
Ish.
Ish, okay.
You
But you're
can,
covering the whole thing.
I'm gonna cover the whole thing. I have a whole nother pack of prosciutto in the fridge, because we don't wanna use all of it because we're doing prosciutto wrapped asparagus for our vegetable.
So you don't wanna use.
Oh, so you don't want to use all
You
of it?
don't want to use all of it. You want to keep some of your prosciutto. Go ahead and put one more down.
Okay.
And then
That's
if
enough
I
of
need to
that.
pull some, you'll probably need to use 3.
So just spread them out a little bit.
And then you're going to take your cheese,
Cheese.
all the cheese.
Okay.
I did use, I want to use all of my Parmesan cheese. And this is a Parmesan Reggiano kind of mix.
So just keep 2 pieces of.
Yeah, just keep 2. Did you use 3? Yeah.
You did.
All right, you're good.
Okay, I'm going to end so we can go ahead and cook.
And
I'll come
and
back
then
later.
I'm going to